how's it going, Cadre? Once again, it's been a bit. Yeah, just thought I'd get a video in here since I got some interesting stuff to show off a little bit maybe and check out. Yeah, so yeah, let's see, I'll start over here. So, I'm borrowing this from Barber Dave, because I had to try it and find out just how bad it is. So, the Trumper Eucharis, it smells fantastic. I really love the way it smells. So, we'll kind of see from there. But yeah, so got that, and then the real star of the shave today is going to be this, which I've been holding off on doing a video just because I felt a little bit bad. But now that everybody else's has shipped, I don't feel so bad anymore. And that is the Shaving Cadre SV brush. That thing is just super nice. Shaving Cadre right there. And there. And I did Dave's NWF treatment on it when I first got it. And yeah, it definitely gelled the tips right up. So I've used it a couple times. It's fantastic. Has not lost a single hair yet, including when I was cleaning it up. A little bit of funk in the knot when it first came, but it's basically gone by now. So anyway, let's get this going. Yeah, so things have been kind of going about the way they have been in general. Just not doing much of anything exciting, just going to work, coming home. And some of you guys know I applied for a new position where I work, so still kind of waiting for them to go through all the processes and whatnot on that before I hear much back, but I'm hopeful that I can get that position and I'll have a little bit more of a regular schedule work-wise, which would be nice. Okay. Fake sweat here. But no, it's kind of hard to describe the scent of this Eucharis. It's definitely like a dark-ish cologne type scent, but I can't really pick anything in particular out of it. And I didn't go look up scent notes or anything, so take some of this proto lather and rub that in here. But this soap, is kind of notorious as the one soap Dave just can't get to lather worth a darn. And if that's the case, well, I have to try it because I'm curious. Not to mention, it's like that whole thing where it's like, whoo, that stinks, dude, check this out. Although in this case it doesn't stink, it smells quite nice. Performance, on the other hand. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. It's going to be kind of new to me. The shade, I've used it once and it worked pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and use it again. And that's sponge, because I'm straight shaving today. And I just grabbed, we had some painting sponges or whatever, so I figured this is probably an okay size. After the last time when I used it, I probably ought to order a bigger sponge, because this, gotta rinse it between every pass and all that, but it does work quite nicely. So I've got that over here. And it'll reduce some of the noise during the shave for the video, which is great. All right. Too bad I don't have a lather shirt on, or a lather storage shirt, because there it is. Put that one back up here. I still need to order one of those. maybe 2, but I'll get to it. This brush is pretty fantastic though. Super duper dense. It's, for those unfamiliar with SV brushes, this is a 2-band High Mountain Manchurian White Badger. 26 millimeter if I remember correctly, but it's super dense. It performs. A lot of guys say like a much bigger knot. I have not used bigger than a 26, so I am not a good judge of that. I'm gonna get some more water in here. This is still a little bit dry for my tastes. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. So nice little sheen on there. So today's razor is going to be an Emil Jansen 27 out of Solomon. Don't really know anything about the maker, but it's a nice little razor. It's going. And I'm shaving off a couple of days growth here, so I shaved on Sunday morning before work, so it's Tuesday afternoon. Before work again. Yeah, I've unfortunately fallen way behind on the cadre. And normally like a quiet weekend at work is when I'll kind of catch up on some of that, but I've got a project I'm working on at work, data related, so it's something that has needed to be done for a while and is technically part of the position that I applied for. But we haven't had anybody in that position for almost coming up on a year, I think, in a couple months. So it's been impacting some of the stuff that me and my coworkers do, that we use, and I figured I'd volunteer to try to take care of it, get it back on track, and if it helps me look a little bit better for that position, then yay. but I'm hoping to be done with that by, I don't know, won't be tonight, it's a big project, so I might have it done this week. We'll see. Might need to take this razor back to the homes. I don't remember if I've actually honed this one or not, or if this is the edge that I got it with. But it's not quite where I'd like it to be. Not bad though. I did catch up on a few videos last night from Cadre guys. We definitely have had a lower production rate than lately. Which is fine. Some of us have just got stuff going on. Some of us feel like we don't have enough stuff going on to talk about. I'm kind of in both of those camps. Because nothing particular, like not a lot of new, novel, interesting things to talk about going on, just because nothing's really happening. But also been extra busy at home because my son's in kindergarten now, but he's learning from home. So when I'm off, I get to attempt to be somewhat of a kindergarten teacher and help him out, or at least a teacher's aide, I guess. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely not easy. Especially since he's not used to having, ever gone to school before, so it's all new. Alright, so that's the first pass. So far so good. Leather was nice. I'm gonna rinse off here real quick. But yeah, as you can see, sponge is getting kind of full there on the first, that's after one pass, so. Gotta rinse that off a little bit so I have room for more lather. Brush over here. All right, pass two. But yeah, so been helping my son out with his kindergarten stuff, which, I mean, it's not like super complicated. It's just, keeping him focused, and currently it's all based on like recorded videos the teacher has done. So she introduces everything, but then we get to be the ones who actually kind of work with him and make sure he's understanding it and all that stuff. Which, I mean, we expected to have to do some of it anyway. But it's definitely a little more intensive. But he does have like a meeting at 8 every morning with his teacher and his classmates where they, do the pledge, and they have a recitation thing that they do that'll change every month, and just a couple other things. And I think they're going to try to incorporate more live stuff as things go. And they kind of get everything a little more settled, but we'll see. And my wife and I tag team a little bit. You know, she usually handles the stuff first thing while I'm fixing coffee and whatnot, because I get the kids ready while she's getting ready, because she has to work at 9. So then she kind of runs through some of the stuff while I'm getting ready after she's got him started, and then I'll take over when she has to start work. But it's clear who his favorite teacher is, and it's not me. This razor's kind of surprising because it's not exactly a thin grind. It's a hollow grind, but it's not super thin, but it's definitely a talkative razor. And maybe that just has to do with the edge not being quite as sharp as I would normally like it to be. I don't know. Well, yeah, not a lot else really going on. The Zoom calls are pretty consistently fantastic. So if you haven't joined in on them at all yet, and you've got a free night when we're doing the next one on Wednesday, I believe, I would definitely encourage you to jump in on that. It's a lot of fun. Helps to scratch that socialization itch a little bit. Well, you don't have anything really going on much. And just nice to get to know some of the guys a little better. In some cases, putting a face to the name. All right. Yeah, so far I'm probably going to be feeling this a little bit just based on the way the razor's shaving, but not too bad. Alright, well that is my 3 passes. I'll probably speed up that last one for the video. Save you guys a little bit of time. All right, and guys, I do have a little bit of a confession to make. I was not using Eucharist for the shave. Sorry, Dave. I know. I was using tobacco. So I had to mess with you a little bit. Sorry, Dave. Guys, you know, especially before Dave sees this, don't comment about this little bit on the cadre or in the comments or whatever. That'd be a surprise. But no, I did use Eucharist a couple of times, and yeah, no, that stuff dissipates like crazy. But if you hydrate it well enough, you still get a nice slick layer on your face. So it's not bad. I got a good straight shave with it a couple days ago over the weekend. So, you know, I felt like I had to do something because it's funny. But yeah, so that was a tobacco shave. So that means my aftershaves, with the exception of my Osage mix here, will be all tobacco, because that just sounded good today. I did get some new stuff in. I'll post a picture tonight. Got it in yesterday. I just forgot to actually get the picture up. But my order from Victory Shaving came in. So I got Red Tail and Night Raid. And they both smell absolutely fantastic. And the artwork on the little tins is also fantastic. So I'm really excited to give those a go. Heck, you might even see another video out of me tomorrow getting it. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. We'll see. Either to appease Dave, I might be doing an actual Eucharist shave tomorrow. So if that's the case, then maybe you'll get a 3-video week out of me. But I'm definitely gonna do a video using the Victory for the first time, because I heard good things and I want to give it a shot. Yes, I'm gonna rinse my brush out real quick while that's drying down, and I'll be right back. All right. Man, I am really pushing it on the gears territory this time. We'll definitely make sure my videos later this week, should they happen, are not nearly this long. Definitely got a nice, I don't know if I'm gonna call it BBS. Very close, like borderline between DFS and BBS. So we'll see how it dries down. I gotta hit the top before we go. And yeah, so sorry Dave, again. If you want me to, I'll do a actual Eucharist shave video tomorrow. But beyond that, if you guys aren't part of the cadre, seeing us on YouTube or whatever, come check us out. Lots of good conversation, whatnot going on. Yeah. Anybody else have like that one spot that always just gets like extra dusty? For me, it's that little nub right there on my ear on this side. Just seems to catch everything. All right. Well, that's it for today. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.